Look at me, I'm
The Cowboys were quiet in NFL free agency thanks to limited money under the salary cap. They have the volume of picks to make a lot more noise in the 2018 NFL draft. Dallas is sitting on 10 total draft selections as they try to rebound from a 9-7 season that kept them short of a return to the NFC playoffs. Although they are not too desperate at any one position, the Cowboys need to keep getting a jump on the eventual changes tied to age and expiring contracts. We take a deep dive into what Jerry Jones and Dallas will and should be thinking come NFL Draft Weekend. Sign up to stream the NFL Draft live on DAZN in Canada. Cowboys 2018 NFL Draft Picks Round 1 No. 19 Round 2 No. 50 Round 3 Number 81 Round 4 Number 116 Round 4 No. 137 Compensatory Round 5 No. 171 Compensatory Round 6 Number 192 From Raiders through Seahawks Round 6 Number 193 Round 6 No. 208 Compensatory Round 7 Number 236 Cowboys 2018 Draft needs wide receiver Dez Bryant, who turns 30 in November and has seen his play fade, was cut. Terrence Williams, a shaky No. 2, anyway, turns 39 in September and is coming off a broken right foot. With Cole Beasley, Ryan Switzer and newcomer Alan Hearns, the Cowboys have plenty of options in the slot, so the focus should be on a big target replacement for Bryant and a big play upgrade from Williams on the outside. Linebacker Sean Lee is a stud on the weak side, and Jalen Smith in 2017 showed he still has some untapped upside for the inside. The Cowboys, however, lost versatile playmaker Anthony Hitchens to the Chiefs in free agency, leaving Damian Wilson as an unappealing next best option, especially given his off-field concerns. Former Packer Joe Thomas is only a depth swing guy. The Cowboys need a well-rounded starting option, preferably one who can get to the quarterback. Defensive tackle, although the Cowboys have some options to support DeMarcus Lawrence and Tyrone Crawford on the edges with recent draft picks Charles Tapper and Taco Charlton and newcomer Coney Ely, the interior lacks pop beyond the disruptive David Irving. Maliek Collins, signed through only 2019, is coming off a bad year and off-season foot surgery. After him, there are only some veteran retreads. Because of Irving's pass rush ability but limited beef, it would make sense for Dallas to think about a run-stuffing tackle to help the linebackers fill faster. Left guard, the Cowboys have locked up center Travis Frederick with a lucrative long-term deal, and they soon will have to do the same for right guard Zach Martin. But now that the team has signed former Patriots standout Cameron Fleming to start at right tackle, the interior status of La'el Collins, signed through only 2019, is iffy. Don't be surprised if Dallas lands an immediate starter between Frederick and left tackle Tyron Smith. Tight end Jason Witten turns 36 in May, and 2018 probably will be last NFL season for the future Hall of Famer. Whether Witten hangs it up after this year or next, it's high time to line up a replacement receiving threat. Gavin Escobar didn't quite work out 5 years ago. First round plan No. 19 Calvin Ridley, WR Alabama DJ. Moore, WR Maryland Cortland Sutton, WR SMU. The Cowboys trust Dak Prescott to both push the ball downfield and show touch on shorter, safer throws. But the QB needs some of that burden eased with either a young wideout who can run well after the catch or a big-bodied No. 1 who can replace Bryant. Ridley and Moore are excellent options for the former type of receiver. Ridley might not have ideal top-end speed, but he's good at creating separation both on the perimeter and in the middle, and he can catch everything. Moore can take over games with volume and can take any play to the house. Right in Dallas' own backyard is Sutton, a behemoth, 6'3", 218 pounds, who can both outrun cornerbacks and go up and get the ball over them, a la Bryant. Ridley is the safest, Sutton has the highest upside, Moore combines both of those elements. Any of the three would make Prescott happy. Mock Draft 2018, Cowboys find new WR in round 1. Second guessing that plan. If Dallas' first round pick is not a wideout, then it must be defensive line or offensive line, in that order of selection preference should the Cowboys stay at No. 19. There's a strong chance Washington's Vita Vea, the consensus top defensive tackle prospect, will be gone before then. But the Cowboys are bound to have their pick of Alabama's Daron Payne, Florida's Taven Bryan and Michigan's Morris Hurst, all highly rated players who fit their scheme with Irving. Payne has the best pro readiness and pedigree of those three. The only interior offensive lineman who makes sense for Dallas without being a reach is Texas' Connor Williams, but starting with the Redskins at no. 13. Several teams picking in front of the Cowboys have a need there, too. For now, it's looking a bomber pick as the first-round favorite for the Cowboys, either Ridley or Payne. Don't act surprised if the Cowboys trade up for a linebacker. Virginia Tech's Tremaine Edmonds and Georgia's Roquan Smith are can't-miss stat-sheet stuffers on the outside, which makes both likely to go in the top 12. But right behind them is another rising former Crimson Tide star, Rashaan Evans, who is trending toward the top half of the first round. Evans not only would provide a third bomber option, but he also carries a little more position versatility than Edmonds and Smith do. He also will come with a little less cost if Dallas needs to trade up to get him. With linebacker being the team's most glaring need for 2018, it's not crazy for Jones to be aggressive in finding a special player for the position. Day 2 draft plan. The best argument for a defensive tackle in round 1 is the fact that the values in rounds 2 and 3 are not as desirable. In contrast, with pick nos. 50 and no. 81, there are solid Cowboys-type wide receivers to target in LSU's DJ Chark and Washington's Dante Pettis. At linebacker, Ohio State's Jerome Baker and Iowa's Josie Jewell present appeal for Dallas' scheme. Should UTEP's Will Hernandez and/or Ohio State's Billy Price slide, either guard would be a good value for Dallas in round 2. The same goes for the draft's top 2 tight ends, South Dakota State's Dallas Goedert and South Carolina's Hayden Hurst. At that latter position, at pick no. 81, Penn State's Mike Gesicki or Oklahoma's Mark Andrews would be a fine choice. In the event Payne, Hurst or Bryan don't get a call from the Cowboys on the first day, Dallas is better off waiting until the third day to address defensive tackle. For now, a tight end linebacker combination is most likely here. More, what's next for Dez Bryant? Day 3 draft sleeper Una Ford, DT, Texas. Ford was not invited to the NFL Combine because he was undersized, 5'11", 303 pounds, for his pro position. But he's relentless against the run with his powerful lower frame. He is a strict 4-3 tackle prospect and won't provide much in terms of inside pass rush, but his stock has been on the rise, as his determination can allow him to play bigger than his size. Ford's plugging could benefit from Rod Marinelli's coaching enough for him to become a consistent part of the Cowboys' early down rotation. Cowboys 2018 draft. Final thoughts. When Prescott entered the league, he took advantage of playing beside Elliott and inheriting an elite line. But now it's time for Dallas to give its QB more skill position help so he can take the so-called next step as a complete, athletic passer. While the defensive front seven takes some priority, expect the overall haul to lean towards supporting the team's franchise quarterback.